I got it. Let it up. So I'll bring it to the afternoon. I gotta do the Saturday morning. Yeah. Morning, I'm starting my level to come on. If you're not staying home,
you come here tomorrow.
yeah.
Okay. You can't worry about my family.
Yeah, I gotta do this something like
Let me say good morning to our people. That is the people of Bassa County. We want to say good morning to every one of you. Those who usually be under the sound of our voice. We want to say good morning to every one of you. Those of you who watching us on the social media, we also want to say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, based on where you are following us. And this is the Findley movement for Bassa transformation. I want us to bow so that I can lead us in prayer as usual. Our most heavenly Father, we say thank you to you, O God. Thank you, Father, for the life you gave us. We seize the opportunity, O God, and present our leader, Dr. Bassa Mayton Findley, into your hands. Protect him. Guard him. Give him the wisdom as he continues to lead the people of Bassa County. We present the Bassa Legislative Caucus, all members, into your hands. The county administration, headed by the able Superintendent Honorable Kaju Johnson. Citizens and residents of Bassa County, can them take charge. And that together, our county will progress. In Jesus' name, amen. First, like I said, we want to say good morning again to our people who following us from the length and breadth of our county. This county that we love so dearly and county that we cherish so dearly. We want to say good morning to every one of you. Otello Findley is watching. Let me say good morning to you, big brother. Those of you that will be following us on the social media, we will be mentioning the names that will be following us. Please share our show so that people that are connected to you will know the happenings in the office of the senator. So please share our show as you follow us. My dear sister is also following, Patient M. Davis, as you following us. We will be calling the name. She says this, she says, you are praying and you looking at me with your eyes. Yeah, I pray. When I pray, I let her close my eye. For me, I know which part of the Bible that says when we pray, we must close our eyes. So I don't patient get problem. So folks, again, we are here and this is the Findley movement for Bassa transformation. My name is Georges Jacob Yapap and I'm pretty seated here on the June 26, 2025 edition of our program, the Findley movement for Bassa transformation. And we are here to talk business. We are here to discuss the forward march of our county, by extension the country. This is what we were destined for to do. And this is a job that we hardly have passion for. And whenever we come here, we feel pleased. We are happy. We are overwhelmed. So first, we are here again as we've been here. And before going into our topic, let me say a very big thank you to every one of you, those who were there at the burial of the late Felicia, the wife of our brother, the CUS in the office of Senator Bassa Findley, Honorable Samuel Tobe. The burial was done this gone Sunday, and we want to say thank you to every one of you. Not forgetting our coordinator, who also buried her brother last week Sunday. We want to say thank you to every one of you that were there, those of you who went there to sympathize with them. We want to say thank you and let God bless your home. You show the love, the unity that exists in the Findley movement. You were proving, and we want to salute every one of you. But we are here this morning to talk business. And before going further, I will continue to say this. Our going into those loopholes, entering those trenches, going to far to rich areas, and then telling our people to bring Senator Bassa Findley back to power in the leadership of Bassa. That was not done. That insult will be thrown at him. Their respectfulness will be passed. And other sorts of things. We will not sit here in Bassa and allow those things to happen, and we remain taciturn. We will come. We will tell our people. We will talk to them. And the first thing I want to pass through today, I will discuss two things. I will discuss the issue that has to do with the CDC Youth Wing, Bassa chapter. And I will also pass through a show that was conducted to one of our sister radio station, to be specific, Matty FM. And the reason I'm doing this, because this had to do with my character, a border around my character. And if I don't say it, the information will go and our people will believe us the way they did the presentation on their show. I always told people, I'm a one man that don't allow myself to be in beef with journalists. Even those of them who consistently insult Findley on their platform. When we see them as time, we greet them. And my reason is very simple. Abraham Dolly is also watching. Say, good morning, my brother. Thanks so much. And my reason, let me just tell my reason to the listening audience. The reason I don't get beef with journalists, even when something happens, I believe that it can be resolved. Because they have their platform. They own their radio station. They're not going to pay airtime. They can use their radio station against you. And before you go make clarity, they either allow you or you pay money before you will be allowed that airtime. So imagine if we will be talking about you and for you to be consistent to dispel those rumors and things, it takes you a time and it requires funding. But then again, when they come out to spread all lies, formulate different presentation in their own interest, then the public be the judge. That's the quiet part of it. I never wanted to speak on this on radio, but it was done on the radio. It was in Matty FM News. They published it in the news. My dear friend and brother and junior brother Zan Deyuka, after reporting it in the news and announcing it as part of some of the components that make all the news, he discussed it on his platform. And the manner in which he discussed it, I listened to him from start to end, and I did a recording. I listened to him. What I did was, I hold myself to not call on the show. My reason of not calling on the show because I knew with him myself that I couldn't have had the upper time the ample time rather to respond. So I left it as it is. And when his show went to an end, or going to an end, I placed a call to him, which he never answered because I believe that he was still busy. Later on, he called me back. And he and myself were talking. I said, drop the line so that I can call you back. And I called him. And I told him, I said, Zan, you my junior brother, but you never treated me fairly. You put me against the people of Bassa. Yapa said, the decision that the Bassa people made to put Findley in power, the lucky they cry, Findley can move for in power, he will be there, irreversible. And to be honest to you, I use that word irreversible on the platform. It's irreversible, and nobody can do anything. Yapa, you are a young man, and one of these days you will not be beyond one politician. Yourself, you will want to have power, so you got to be careful. Blah blah blah. He said a lot of things that I can't explain. And few people call, and what they wanted to say, they say it. So I told him, I said, Zan, when I called him, I said, he never treated me fairly. The thing that Zan told me was, I was not here. According to Zan the Eagle, he said he was not there when King Brown had that show, because I was doing King Brown presentation on their platform. That's the time I called. And they never established what prompted me to call. They left the part up and they played my voice. And when you play my voice, what Zan was portraying was quite different from what I said. I only saying this because I always told people that for Grand Bassa to be better, trust me, if the media institution in Grand Bassa County take a bold step so that neutrality can engulf them, Grand Bassa will be better. If all of those journalists not having people that they support and they think that they want to defend and put other people against citizens, and we forget about that and say we are neutral people, we want for Bassa to go forward. The journalists, the media institution can do it if they wish. So when I told him, he said he was not there. I said, but you were not there, Zan. You only read the script and you got my number. I believe you are a professional journalist. You've been in the field for a long time. You should have called me. But you reported in your news that did not satisfy you. You brought it on your platform and you did what you could do. And why he told me, he said sorry on the platform. I'm not lying, he said it. He said sorry. And I told him, say, no problem. But the message had gone. That very day, the station manager called me, Mr. Chris Yao. In fact, I missed a call. When I was calling him, the phone, I think it rang, or the network was giving her time, and he called me back. And he asked me for my appearance on one of their shows. And he talked about, for me to provide clarity on the issue or the scribe and the statement that was used. So I told him that, Mr. Manager, I told him, I said, I'm not saying Marty FN did not do me well, but I'll be personal. Zan never treated me fairly. Because Zan reported that in his news, and he brought it on his platform, and he discussed it the way he feels discussing it to put me against the people. What I did not say is what he said. And why he explained. So now you're calling me to be on the platform to discuss the issue. How will I be protected? And Chris said, honestly speaking, Chris saw it. And he said, okay, what I will do is I will get your number to King Brown. so that tomorrow the King Brown will call you so that you can give clarity and then clear the doubt of the people. And the reason I'm saying it for because the time was not given me. They did not place the call to me. Yesterday, no call. The morning, no call. So I deemed it necessary to come on a platform to tell our people. We all are young. And I want to tell the public what prompted me to use the word irreversible. Irreversible has to do with impossibility. Things that can happen easily. It was a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. Either Tuesday or Thursday. There are 2 days, if I'm not mistaken. King Brown have a show discussing the same scrap where Findley made a statement that scrap cannot develop Bassa. He was discussing it. He opened the line. And one of those callers, who being my good friend from the angle of our advocacy, and he's still my friend, as Channing David. Channing David called on that show, and he expressed himself the kind of way he wanted to express himself. And then he went as far to say, Bassa's statement is a regular statement. And how I call on the show, those that were listening that day, they can bear me a witness. I said we talk about integrity, we talk about moral standing. We should have it before questioning our leader. I said, King Brown, the young man called on the show. That was an insult to the people's senator. You can be bitter. You may feel hurt. You may be disappointed in a statement of your leader. But don't forget, he's not just an ordinary man. He's a direct representation of the people. So if even you have problem with his statement, to come on the platform that a journalist conducting, to say Bassa's statement was reckless, we told the people, and the journalists remained silent, who were conducting that show, which were erected checkpoint, gave the young man the go ahead to explode. That what prompted me to call. And I said, it was not fun. You may not have love for Bassa. You may not have supported him before. But to call on the radio to insult him, it was not fun. There's a 9 year that the people of Bassa overwhelmingly voted this man. And the 9 year is irreversible. The only thing that we can do now is to checkmate them and not insult. You can express your grievances without insulting. You can say it. The only thing that we can do is to come together as people and move ahead. When Bassa's 9 years expire, and the people of Bassa feel that within the period of that 9 years, nothing he did, the decision is then. We must stop the insult. That one prompted me. You did not play the clip of the individual who used that remark on a sitting senator, chairman of the Bassa Legislative Caucus, former foreign ministers, and former president of the Republic of Liberia. Here, my people, if even you have love for him, if you're not supporting him, is this the that kind of expression you're supposed to use on him, on radio, and thousands of people listening to you? And the journalist refused to erect checkpoint. Because maybe he may have felt that what the young man is saying, he favored it and he happy of it. So he gave him the ample time to flow. It is wrong. Tinsley Galloway is also following. My dear sister Uriah Cole is watching. Let me say thank you to every one of you. Those are following us. Joanna Yekeku is also watching. Thank you so much. This is where the irreversible statement came from. The brother went and he said what he could do. But I want to say this. I got nothing against any radio station in Bassa here. This is why most of them, they have some of us number. There are times you will hear some information there, and if you want to go and discuss it, and you not know the in-depth of that, you call some of us. We will answer your call, and we will respond to some of those things. But Zan, Junior brother, what you did to me, it was not fun. And thank God that he apologized. He said, sorry. But the reason of me coming here is that because the station manager told me that there was a call going to be placed to me so that I can express myself in a safer manner. And I told him, say, I agree with you, which of course I'm willing to do. But he never called me back. Yesterday, he never called me. This morning, nobody called me. So I got to come back on the radio. It is true that it was not the platform that information was flagged up. But I just got to see it. Joanna Yekeko, she said, the disrespect towards the senator is too much. But we will continue to maintain our integrity. That's it. This is what we've been maintaining. All the abusive word that you see on Facebook. You think I'm going to denigrate kids then who on Facebook, who such and verb are not concurring? They only speak because somebody sent them. We will not. Because we have an integrity to protect. We have a long way to go. If people are viewing the social media, if people are making followers, there are barrage of individuals who feel hurt, who feel that Senator Bassa made Findley have hurt them politically and they were taken from power, so they are continuously threatening and insulting and abusing him on a daily basis, which we are aware. But we will not respond the way they respond. The next issue has to do, let me go through it quickly and then we will announce the number. We still got time. I want to discuss the issue that has to do with the CDC youth wing. And the reason that I'm discussing it because no hierarchy from the uncle of the CDC had debunked this statement, have distanced themselves. And so it's like the press statement that you got in hand on social media and what have you. Silent means consent. It means that they were the one that sent them. But we want to say this to the CDC Bassa chapter. Bassa chapter, I'm specific. You are weak. You are totally weak as an opposition political party in Bassa. There are a lot of things that are happening in this country. And you have to be a rocket scientist before you know what is happening. It is not everything that bread and butter. There are some mistakes of the government. When last the so-called CDC you win have ever come up to speak against some of those things or to have press conference? You see the hate you have? And you have the hate and people are not being directed properly? When last as an opposition political party that you have ever come up? There are a lot of things that happen in this country. There are a lot of things that are going on. As an opposition political party, as you claim, the biggest. When last? You only waiting for a statement from Senator Bassa Findley, and then you make a reckless press statement by insulting him. By insulting him. Abuse. Only you just want to abuse Bassa. Bassa's statement he made, scrap cannot develop Bassa. Did he ever mention your institution as a political institution? Before you come in and go in gutter with him, abusing him, insulting him, you should be professional and you should be a level-headed institution. I call upon the leadership in Bassa to respond to this. Because if you don't respond to it for now, it will be difficult that when time comes for you to be able to stop other people. To stop other people. You and I know they're going election. We, the supporter of Findley that were propagating the message, we were straight to the point. We were not attacking individual. We were not attacking institution. And yet and still, you couldn't take 70, as a ruling party at that time, you couldn't take 75% of the vote in Bassa County. The way you proceeded that day, you think Findley, we have culminated 58,000 plus vote. It's against you. And doing it open up to the people of Bassa, do you think you will spare lead? You are not thinking. Only because you want to insult Findley. And once that happened, some of the hierarchies of the CDC, they came in my inbox and they told me one or two things. But what I'm saying, I told them on my platform that there's a need that they distance themselves from them. Since then, it have not happened. Silent means consent. You can't forward politically. You don't know the strategy. The only thing you know is to insult. The institution, the CDC, is an opposition political party. Findley being an independent candidate, he's also an opposition. You're passing around and you're responding to opposition lawmaker. And you're not capturing some of those ills in the society in Bassa to discuss it so that government can find remedy to some of these things. You are silent. You perpetually being buried as a political institution in Bassa County. What the progress you making in Bassa? You only wake up once in the morning because Findley has made statement. Scrap cannot develop Bassa. You jump inside. You started abusing him. You make sense? You're not real. But there's a caveat I want to sound. I always told you people, Findley was not elected to be insulted on a daily basis. And we will respond. We will continue this till his 9 years come to an end. One thing I just forget, in 2029, Findley is not contesting. Findley is already in the next government. And you will be thinking about yourself, CDC, that want to come back to power. The love that some of us we have for George Weah, the love can never surpass our loyalty to Senator Weston Beton Findley. If you don't know, I can put X to that love that I have for George Weah. And you can't come close to my loyalty that I have for Senator Findley. So it means that when it comes politically for us to fight, we will fight politically. And we would not be thinking about who we love. So you continue, you continue your arrogance on him. You continue abusing him. But the time shall come. You don't stop. Your sender will continue to send you. We know where they come from. We know. Findley was elected as independent candidate and was elected by the people of Bassa. You don't expect Findley to go and stand and say, I want to be in beef with the president. I want to fight the government. It is not the tendency that he has. Maybe that was making some of y'all vex. Why the president got to call Findley and Findley adhere to the call of the president and lobby for the seat that was occupied by us on the United Nations Security Council. I think that's a major thing that making you vex. And you're forgetting to know that in George Weah time, Findley, they were the one that started the process. It should be something that has glorification for the CDC. But you can't think. You guys can think. And your and those kids allow themselves to be used by people. The statement that you're making, the abusive languages that you carry on, those are saying you can't do it. So you gotta think. The John Brown that's sending me that I'm gonna put data in my phone and go on Facebook and deal with Senator Findley. Why is he not doing it? You got to think. You got to think. Someone that have power here before, you said you can have power. And this is why when people talk about young people leadership, which of course I yap from my heart, I am happy for young men to take leadership. But on the Facebook, who the elderly person that is doing this? That's also young people. So why other young people will see, and then they feel that you're following somebody, and you have insulted the leader, Yapa, any individual. Take this from me, that you insult Senator Findley, and then time come 2029, you behind somebody that's supporting you. And if even my leader will be silent, you think you will call me Yapa after insulting my leader for over the years? You think you will call me and I'll be supported to you? I would never do it. We got to stop some of these things. Like I said, the two things that are discussing here, I plan not to discuss it. The two things that are discussing here, people call me, people inbox me. But they fail to do the proper thing. So that's proof to me that they are the one that sent them. And we can't say quietly. We will speak on some of those things. This is a sitting senator. He was voted overwhelmingly. Findley did not become senator by himself. To say, yeah, I come today and today I declare myself as senator. People gave their time to him so that he can represent them. He never made himself senator. So automatically, as we're speaking, he's a senator of Grand Bassa County. Everybody in Bassa, he's their senator. No man is perfect. You may have problem, and problem will still come. But you have a way that you can champion your grievances. You can express yourself. But to come on the radio, to go on social media, and you insult people, and then people say, we must forget it. We will never forget it. The same blood they have, the same loyalty they pay to the leaders that send them. So that when somebody say anything against them, it can hurt them. It is the same way our blood and our vein is running. Our body is tested for the loyalty that we have for Senator Bassa Findley. And we will not sit here that you will insult. So the CDC, the Bassa Youth Chapter, continue insulting. TWT, time will tell. Time will tell. You don't expect us as a political party institution in Bassa. I think the best thing that you should have done, or the hierarchy should have done, those that send you, is to reach out to Senator Findley and find out. You make a statement, what you actually mean, and let him explain, send you wanting further explanation. But people never did it. People never did it. And those people who, when anything happens, they jump on Senator Findley, these are people that don't have the records of supporting him. So we don't go after the people. These are people that even if Senator Bassa Findley will do anything that good, I don't care how impactful that will be, they will not still support it. They will still tell me as being bad. So we know them. We know them. So CDC, Bassa Chapter, and the youth wing, continue your insult. Your press release, we capture it. We screenshot it. It's in our possession. We will keep it for record's sake. We will keep it. And continue. Continue. Like I told you, no individual in Grand Bassa County that can confer him or her or that institution most than Bassa Findley. I may support you based on certain reason, but my loyalty is not for you. My loyalty is to Senator Bassa Findley. And so we will continue to say these things When we say it, people will understand. We are not saying people must not express their disappointment. That's not the same. Like I told you here, no individual or no leader is perfect. But there's a way that you can do this thing. That you can do this thing. You must be serious. You must be to the point as a political party. The leading political party. You must be to the point. But now, your leadership structure in Grand Bassa County, you should be thinking about it. How to revamp it. How to get rid of people that are serious. More especially the young people of your political party who are so insulted, who got no moral ground. You're supposed to revamp your leadership from bottom to top. You got to be thinking about it. Then you'll be running after a senator who is an opposition senator making statements that are not connected to you. The institution need what I mentioned. And to come with insult, you not mean business. And if you don't take time, the same business that you never meant, and you were a political party, a ruling party at the time, and you couldn't get your second round, you got to be careful before it be repeated. Because nobody, no individual will go against Senator Bassa, Findley, and insult him, and able to say he's a child, and you not expect us to fight back politically. We will do it. We are capacitated. We are strong. And trust us. Trust us. It is now time for people who are sedition, who are leaders, to hold your ear. To hold your ear. If you don't do it, we are not begging for response from you to distance yourself. We are just telling you. But we are not begging you. Because you should have known better. As an institution. What has happened? If no clarity will be made to distance yourself, we know we will conclude that the CDC, once again, in Bassa, have opened another Bandura box. And we will get in it. We will get in it. What was the statement that Findley made? If even you feel it was not good and you interpret it in your own way, it doesn't require abusive war. But we continue to do this thing. And then people will push us. Think what they can say. That what they will instruct you to go and say. And you're not thinking, but you're nodding your hair and you go in. Oh yeah, you go fire him. You go deal with him. And you go in. Thinking that you're dealing with Senator Findley. Not knowing you're dealing with yourself negatively. You're dealing with yourself. Because this man is far from you and myself. It's far from you and myself. So folks in Radio Land, again, we want to say thank you to you. We will soon be activating the alarm so that our people can call. This is the topic that we have this morning. We are discussing two things. First of all, I discussed the issue that had to do with Matthew FN statement that was used and how they were discussed. Somebody is quickly on the line, and let me take this caller quickly. He's my first caller. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Jabba. This is Uriah calling from Confirm Community.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes. What I want to say, you know, if the paper remains silent, coming 2029, we ourselves will not remain silent. SPDC is there to fight, because we saw it 2020, even 2020, they fight him and still go back there and support them.
Yes.
And 2023, we saw the labor called Justin Car, 4 He took Senator Findley and posted on his feet.
Yes.
And posted it. And we forgo everything. But this coming around, if we ourselves, we will not forget anything they do to the senator, we will not forget about it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, but let me come in.
Yeah.
If Senator Findley said this strike cannot develop Bassa, we've been in Bassa for 2024, 2020,
25. Yes.
Yeah, 2025. We know that all the strike issues have been sold in Bassa. There's one thing that Bassa people can tell us, for some of us, that say, oh yeah, this strike, we sold this strike, we build school, or we sold this strike, we gave this money to the institution, to institution, every some things. For me, I live in Bassa, but I don't maybe probably in the institution, but if the institution can come up. Yeah.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you so much. Okay, you can dial 0880620203. That number and the number that you know from Radio Bassa. Let me take this caller quickly. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, brother.
Yeah, Mr. Willie, welcome.
So, my brother, this guy said, he's still to be talking about how to revive a party, how the party to be strong, how the party is dying, that is not talking about that. But they want individual every day to be insulting the body. So, instead of asking to the man 2020 and say the PMI is the man where, if I said 2023, you still see again.
Of course.
Somebody against the man.
You brought Dante back where?
And now the next time I may win the election. They don't want to be what they meant. So, and I may not stop the man for where they meant so put in a situation.
Yes.
And I may make them to get more votes for yet. They forgot what I wanted. They say still putting the man. I believe that your chance for put your in it.
Oh, we seen it. We seen it.
And now the potential to know that that party is dying down. The potential to know.
You're not thinking on it?
Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Vincent. Thank you so much for your contribution. Let me take this caller quickly. Good morning, caller. Good morning.
Hey,
Yeah.
good morning.
My Bamini.
Thank you for your recognition.
Welcome, big brother.
Mike Bebele calling for a Water Tower community resident, one of Bone County Finance. Let me say good morning to Dr. Beto Bessa Vaccine, the Bassa people, number one senator, and one of the political King Kong in the bowling politics of Nigeria. And the calling heaven sent. When heaven send you, nobody can fight you. So let us just sit down with our trouble and think about their life. Let me first of all say, when I thank to you people for the homegoing of our COS wife. The reason I wanted to make my way about the very person who got to talking in the neighborhood who entered my uncle who walked.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, and Nana said to work it hard for me. I just want to thank you for one in the room.
Amen.
Let me say the next thing to the senator and that of the senior supporters.
Thank you so much, my brother.
Let me come back to say this. What you talk about, the market every time they got there, I don't care what they do. I don't care what they say. Fine will always be a leader in his country. Fine, that was the some realization I said the city only, the people they don't even they say about me. It's a message that cannot develop this country.
They only look for the negative side to discuss it. But people are not following the positive aspect. My Bamini, thank you. Let me take the next caller. Thank you so much. Let me take the next caller quickly. Caller, good morning.
Yeah, good morning.
Your name and where you join us from. This is the Findley movement for Bassa transformation.
Thank you, Dr.
Okay, welcome, my dear brother.
Yeah, I'm very, very sorry for the thing I have in the contact concern about the senator. I'm a member of the CDC also, so I'm very, very sorry. You know, Somebody that there's somebody is good. She brought somebody try to beat you. We have black that is changing the good 2020. If I 2020 and they go in session.
2023.
Okay, 2023. They did the same thing. I'm a member of the committee. And that's why I'm about to support the honorable man this on 2023. But however, I stay of the issue. I'm a member also of the senior movement. So I'm very, very sorry for those. They just consider the guys. Don't think they were the kind of hard that we are, that they kind of hard those poor guys.
Thank you. Thank you. I take. Yeah.
You are strong member also, so please I beg you, consider the guys. Yeah?
Oh yeah, thank you so much. Yes, I take that advice, but I support George Weah, and I'm still with him. But George Weah support will not supersede the loyalty that I have for Findley. It can change in your second.
Also come on and tell them the road to the guys around and they don't want to today. Just imagine, no, I can't even ever see this battle.
Nothing. There are things happening here. They're not speaking against it. Nothing they're doing. A political party that just left power recently. You can be reversed on issues, but you're only looking for Senator Findley's statement. Nobody. They're too lazy. Thank you, man, my dear brother. Thank you. Let me take the next caller. You can dial 0880620203. They can't do it. Senator Bassa in 2020 was fought by the CDC. Are you not aware? That kind of the people of Bassa told him that come as independent candidate. You all have problem with it. And these are the people that want to vote him. They say come as independent. Y'all got problem with it. 2023, y'all put somebody against him. He did not talk, he whipped the person. That's in 2023. The run-up election. Senator Bassa Findley said that yes, George Weah gave me a job as a foreign minister. I will support him. 2023, the run-up election, he pledged his support to the CDC. One more, you guys want for Senator Bassa Findley to do. That there are tangible things, there are issues, there are problems that the people going through in this country and specifically in the country. The CDC as a political party had not come out one day to have a press conference, but looking for the statement of Senator Bassa Findley to insult him. We will erect checkpoint. 2029 is awaiting us. Trust some of us. We had the capacity. Let me take the next caller quickly. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Mr. Jaffa.
Your name and where you join us from?
This is Commissioner Fana from Data District for
Welcome, Honorable Commissioner.
Yes, sir. But what I will be thankful at this hour that I can be heard on the platform. The only thing that the Bassa people mainly we all have to go for is love. If somebody says something that we don't understand it, it's a way that we can paraphrase that and our people of this country all can be informed and we all can follow so many ways that we will live our peace. It is true that Findley said what he understood, but in certain words and other things coming from, it's not representing this country.
It's too much, Commissioner.
It's not representing this country. I know some of them are hurt because everything that happens, the way how you understand it, sometimes how you can follow that. When we were in school, sometimes when you come to mathematical problem, to carry that negative sign across, the S axis on those, then the zone, they can also be meaning as a negative.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? So the very first thing you have to do is...
And when you go across, it's supposed to change.
Exactly. So we need to talk to our people for change. They say, well, change begins. So the very first thing we have to do is we have to preach that to our people. After election now, we have government and we have leaders. And when you spend a leader, but brother, I'm saying then all of the people, most of the time our leaders are the ones can be targeted. I'm not if they heard something from them, they will paraphrase that and they understand will be different at the end result. They will amplify that and people will understand it in a different way. So I want to advise my fellow citizens this morning that we must live at peace will understand that what we are doing. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Honorable Commissioner. Let me take this caller quickly. Caller, good morning. Yeah, my baby. Go ahead. Mm-hmm.
Because the reason of me saying this, we say we have picked up opposition for other parties in this country.
Mm-hmm.
But if one pastor here, you don't know whether the guy is here.
Nothing.
Yeah, okay, so that's some of us who are making people to know that they're still here. But the direction, what you waiting for? We get you wait in a scandal for CDC that was still going on. They didn't talk. They can't talk at all. They at that moment. Then they want to look. Let me tell you, let me say something to you. My best of feeling, my father, my dad, if anybody just make me say you say you go after feeling, best of feeling, I'll go after that. I will not wait that.
Oh, but
They give me, but they know me.
I see.
That's my church. That's because we will CDC. What we get for CDC for the state here. Those guys that were here, they didn't do nothing but what? We control party for CDC. Then the person who look after all that, they want them.
Thank you. Thank you, Matt. Let me take the next caller quickly. Caller, good morning.
How are you, my brother?
I'm great. Your name and where you join us from?
Hey, my cousin, I'm calling from District 4 to East Street,
You are welcome, my brother. How is District 4, Electoral District 5?
Oh, it's cool, my brother.
Thank you. You are welcome.
Yeah, you know, the business language that said to the senator, that goes down well with anybody. But you know, I don't want for people to feel that two political parties to see this in the district or in the country, which is Christians and Unity Party.
Mm-hmm.
Some people use it means to just for people to say that Christian, because no Christian, they need to carry everything. But I don't want for people to face on it like everything that's Christian.
I'm getting your point.
That will change the individual to know the state of God will use the means to say they are Christian.
Yeah. My brother, I get your point. And why you saying logic is in it? But let's be real here. For you over there, you say your name again? Okay, Makati. If somebody from that district uses your name to go and collect certain things from somebody, which of course it is not yourself. Oh, he's gone, he's off the line. Okay, you off the line, but let me just say this. I will take the next call, but it is not you the one that sent them. If it is not you, you will come back and go to that person and say, John Brown who came here and brought my name. He's lying. I'm not the one. You are exempted yourself. You have distanced yourself. So if the CDC is aware that those guys are consider themselves as the leadership of the U wing of the CDC in Bassa, if they are not the one that sent them, they will have a positional statement. Let me take this last caller. You are our last caller so we can conclude. Good morning, last caller. Your name and where you join us from?
Good morning. This is Jonathan Fire. I call you from my personal street office.
Thank you, Mr. Vine. Welcome. And how is the family?
Well, we are grateful to God for everything He has done.
Thank you, my brother. Go ahead.
You see, Judge, that one thing that is making Bassa to always be to where we are. It is written, we are all, especially in Liberia, Grand Bassa County is known as Israel for Bassa. Grand Bassa County is known as Israel for Liberia. When it comes to praying, when it comes to knowing God, when it comes to churches, Grand Bassa County, all the churches in Liberia. But the one thing that we lack, that's which the curse is always on us. The Bible says, touch not my anointed and to my prophet no harm. So whosoever that God has laid his hand upon to be leader, that person is anointed. It doesn't mean that the person must be pastor before the person be anointed. But you see, our county, we always content or the context. We just take a phrase and then we just start lambasting things. And this is wrong. It's wrong. As young people, we are coming up. We should serve as an example because tomorrow we will be in that seat. And these things are coming with confront us tomorrow, and we will address this sometimes the same way.
Yes.
And the problem they want us to do more clarity, or if that's the time, we will be depending on the youth to come and make clarity for us, and they will be costing us. So I'm urging everyone, as I come to praise the Senator Findley, he is a leader. He's been working for us. For me, I know that this astute son of Bassa is a man that God has chosen to come, and whatsoever things that he's supposed to do for Bassa will be done, no matter what.
It will be done.
It will be done.
It will be done.
But I am warning every young guy, before we post on social media, social media is like the whole world, is like the globe.
Yes.
We should be careful what we post there, because tomorrow they will think us tomorrow when we're ready to do other things. So let's be careful as young people. Let's be very careful. If somebody came and told you, say, all right, let's face in the past. The strap will then sell you for Julius Donkey Casetan. Where is the substance that we can look at to say this is strap money?
We say for educational purposes. How many people that benefited from the scholarship?
Scholarship that they can get a report on.
Yes.
It can't say I can't say sitting or I can't say grieving or at the reporting site.
Nothing.
So if they can say my people here, we have $8 billion money laid down here that we're supposed to be crying for, because that money can do plenty things for people.
Plenty things.
We will not be looking at cockroach on the ground. Let's go for our elephant that eat the government here. That's something that you will look at and just not denigrating somebody.
Thank you so much, my brother. Time is yes.
Young people, let's be careful.
Of course. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You are our last caller, and you said it right. And one thing that Vian stressed on here about the 8 million, I'm not taking call again. So those of you who called in, time is no longer in our favor. I am not taking call again because I got roughly about 2 more minutes so that I can conclude. But I want to say this, like what Vian said, 8 million. In fact, people are not asking, is it true the 8 million is there? They're only looking at striking the very Bassa. But we will continue to tell our people that Findley, he did not mean this statement in a bad faith. You are only telling people that let us run after this. Advocacy group, you push us as your leader. And we'll push the executive, the finance ministry, and the rest of the other ministry that's supposed to deal with the money aspect. Internal ministry, we will engage them. And then overall the president, so that we can get what was nobody talking about it. But first, that's it. We are here. We want to say thank you to every one of you, those of you on the social media. Wilmer Ray was following, Ayuba Kamara was also following, Fede Gabla is watching. We want to say thank you to every one of you. By the grace of God, next week Thursday, we will be back yet again for another edition. My name is Judges Jacob Yapa. Bye-bye for now.